Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So I got some, I was doing this a little bit before. I haven't done it in a couple videos, but I'm doing random crazy facts about some popular shows that were on, started basically early 2000s and stopped after a bunch of years. So I'm doing another one on Parks and Rec. These shows always have, it's like these Easter eggs that no one will ever know because it's more behind the scenes situations, like filming situation stuff that they did and no one knows about. So I did one previously before. You can go check that out. I'm definitely gonna try and have new ones in here in this one. Yeah, if you if you like the video, it'd be awesome if you like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, so let's get into the first one. We got multiple versions of the scene with Leslie meeting Joe Biden, which is sort of towards the end of the series. Multiple of them were filmed because they didn't know if, in case Biden and Obama and Biden would have lost the 2012 election, which they didn't. But they, of course, had to film a couple of them just in case different things, of course, went on in real life. Yeah, the day that Joe Biden's scene was shot, the cast discovered they had not won the Emmy, which for Best Comedy, which of course is a huge deal for shows, especially if their literally main point is comedy, which that's what basically it was for Parks and Rec. They apparently didn't get upset, but they apparently this is where they came up with the idea for Ben to propose to Leslie. Again, most of the stuff is spoilers, but again, the show's been off the air for like 10 years. So, sorry about the spoilers, but not really, because they're not really spoilers. They shouldn't be at this point. Yeah, so that was actually hey, if some things like that can really bring like new ideas to someone's life, and or just in general, different things will happen. Again, another one where they had to shoot multiple scenes. They said it was shot 3 different times, where with the election, if they tied, tied, won, or lost, had to film one for each situation, which of course makes sense because, hey, even though yes, it's a show and they want to make it look like, hey, she lost, oh no, like it's not scripted at all. Like they made it seem like she was gonna win the entire thing, which kind of in some points you do. You're like, they're the stars, they're one of the stars of this show, they're gonna win. Again, this is kind of a funny one. I said this in the last one. That The Office, it was supposed to be the spin-off of The Office, but it wasn't. I actually didn't know this. They after the first season, they received not great like reviews on the show because it was literally compared to The Office, because that's what it was supposed to be, a spin-off. Yeah, so that apparently got negative reviews. Very not really concerning, but then again, it's like people want to do better and bigger ideas. Yeah, Amy Poehler and Rashida Jones, what's their names, and Leslie and Anne both signed on first, but and then Ansari, who is what's his name? Completely blanking on his name right now. Yeah, they all signed on first. Amy Poehler, Leslie, said that Chris Pratt, who is Andy in the show, had the best audition, which there's a couple of things here. Actually, the next one I'm going to say is that he was considered for the role of Andy because Cher's wife, who I think is who is Mo in Office, and also the creator and producer of both of the shows, I think that's him, if I'm remembering right. Saw him work on The OC, which I mentioned before about him. He worked on many other shows and stuff. And he he apparently like was not supposed to be a sort of a main character. I think I said this fact in my last video, so if you want to hear all the rest, you can go check that out. Yeah, it's right here. He was only supposed to be his lazy, the lazy boyfriend for 6 episodes, but he ended up being great and got an actual role in the show. Yeah, so I think you're gonna probably find out so many more and get so in depth with this. But yeah, so that will be it for today's video. Thanks for coming hanging out and just hearing some weird, crazy things about your favorite shows. Again, if you like, subscribe and comment if you like the video, and go check out the other ones. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.